Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast here. Just fun stuff. And how are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good.
I'm
How are
doing
you?
great. I'm doing great.
So,
I am doing good.
so it's been like really strange weather here. Like 1 week it's cold, the next week is like freaking 100 degrees.
Yep.
What can you say about that?
Yeah, it's weird, and I have like dry skin, so it's even worse.
Yeah.
It sucks having dry skin.
So how was everybody's Halloween?
Mine was great. We went trick or treat. I went trick or treating with my cousins and some of my friends,
Nice.
and of course, my aunt and my mom.
Nice.
So then, yeah, I went trick or treating with some friends, and since we went like during like we started like around 7 and 8. It was like almost like when it was over, and like the people will just like just fit like take whatever we have left. Like we're gonna go inside, so we got a lot of candy.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I got a lot of candy because maybe I didn't have a slime, by the way, but I'm pretty sure on the take one bowls I took like 4. And then eventually my bucket started getting overflowed and it hurted to carry it. But I didn't care, I got a lot of candy.
Did you pick the big ones?
I picked the big one. Well,
Nice.
I picked the biggest ones. I was gonna get these like Reese's minis. They're like M&Ms, but they taste like Reese's, like the Reese's cereal. It tastes exactly like the Reese's cereal.
The Reese's Puffs.
The Reese's Puffs. Yeah, it tastes like that. But the bag looked open,
Oh.
so I didn't take it.
Remember, a stranger danger.
Yep. Check your candy. You never know what could be in it.
Yep. So what do you guys think? See a lot of coyotes running around.
When was it? Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday? There was like a bunch of coyotes like just across the street, like down the street. They're just like you
Yeah.
hear them howling, and I think they were trying to get a dog or something from a neighbor.
I guess. Because we heard them here, like on this side of the town. They were going crazy with the dogs. The dogs were barking, and probably the dog didn't want to end up in somebody's
Stomach.
Yeah. I see coyotes all the time when I'm on the road. Coyotes, left and right. Guess this is when it gets cold, they start coming out, you know?
I guess they start coming back down from the mountain.
Yep.
Like with all the deer and elk, they start coming
Yeah.
down from the mountain during the winter.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think when it gets cold.
Yeah,
I
because
guess-
up there it gets really cold.
Yeah, I was reading that when it's cold is like the time to go out there and hunt some coyotes, you know, and like here in Nevada, like everybody knows, it's not a protected species,
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
you can
it's a pest.
dispatch it anytime.
It's a pest,
Mhm.
like an animal that's not wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'll eat your cats, they'll eat your
Dog.
livestock, like not cows, but like chickens, you know, and especially them kitties. They like kitties.
Especially the cats.
The goats, you know.
Once when we were at my friend's house, we saw dead cat bones.
Mm.
Like we saw this cat bone, and it's still like you could move it. We weren't touching it with our hands. We were touching it with our shoes
Mhm.
and sticks, and we washed our hands after. But like we saw that there was fur on it too.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I don't think I've ever seen a bone in someone's yard like that.
Well, coyotes. Coyotes, they'll literally eat anything.
They'll eat anything that they can kill
Yeah.
or that they can find. That's dead.
Well, like anything that they can find, kind of like.
Yeah, I guess.
And it's only been one death of a human.
Yeah.
That's what I was reading, and so they don't really attack humans
Yeah, because
unless there's like 2 or 3 coyotes.
Like packing them.
Yeah, maybe they'll.
maybe
I've
they'll
seen
do some
videos that, like last time I saw a video where I don't know where it was, but this guy was in his UTV, and then he was in his UTV, but he wasn't going fast, and it looked like the snow like a day before, and then he just stopped, because the coyote was like behind him, right? So he stopped, and he got out, and the coyote he was trying to bite his shoe, he was trying to kick him off, like, go away, coyote, go away. And the coyote was just trying to bite him in the shoe, like,
Yeah.
it was only one coyote.
Yeah.
And then I saw this other video where a guy was he had rabies, I guess. So he tried to attack the guy like on his lawnmower. Using his lawnmower, the rider, to cut it, the rider. And the coyote was trying to get his feet. He was trying to kick it off, and then he got off his lawnmower, ran to his house, got his shotgun, and shot him. But he had rabies.
Yeah.
I think I heard that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess like here, like other years, it hasn't been so many though. This time it's been so many. Like we can hear them. Like
Yeah.
like
We've heard them like twice this time throughout the month.
we don't hear just one. We hear like
A pack.
yeah.
Then, like the times I've heard them once, and then I've heard them twice. But the first time I heard them, it sounded like they were trying to kill something. And then the second time I heard them, it sounded like they were trying to kill something.
Yeah. So it becomes dangerous when it's a pack for human.
Yeah.
But if it's like one, normally coyotes are very skittish. So as soon as they see you, they'll run.
Yeah.
But if it's because last time I remember we were outside and we saw like 4 of them just ran across in front of the house.
Yeah.
And and they were skittish, But it only takes like, I guess, the alpha to turn around and try to attack.
Yeah.
And the other ones will do the same thing.
Because there's always a pack leader. Well, there should always be a pack leader.
Yeah. So it becomes dangerous when that happens. Other than that, they're very skittish. But
Still kind of dangerous
Yeah,
if they're in
kinda-
a pack.
yeah, and we just gotta, kind of like, don't turn around, give him a chance to bite or whatever. Just gotta shoo him away, kind of.
Yeah.
Make yourself bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how you do if you encounter a mountain lion, you try to make yourself bigger.
Yeah.
And scarier.
Well, with any other wild animal.
Yeah,
But I think-
basically.
But I think we have different. Well, I don't want to say like different types or different breeds of coyotes.
Yeah.
But I've seen different coyotes. Like I seen this, maybe because they're okay. So I seen the gray coyote. It's like a gray, fluffy, kind of looks like a German Shepherd, kind of, or an Alaska dog. What are they called?
Husky.
Husky. There you go. Kind of like that, but gray, like gray and like grayish. And then the other one is like brown. The other one's not like brown. The other one's like orangey kind of.
Oh, I know what you're
Like
talking
orangey brown, and their face looks different, like pointy.
I think I know what you're talking about with the husky looking one. Excuse me. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, and I seen, like last time, I was coming home, and the highway. I saw a coyote with his little
Cubs.
not cubs,
Pups.
pups. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was about to cross the highway. It was about to cross the road, and I slowed down, and I honked, and they just changed their mind.
Yeah.
It was like 4 of them, like 4 little coyote, little.
Little pups.
Yeah,
Aww.
it was crazy. But this coyote, he kind of looked different. Like I said, he's like orangey. Excuse me, like orangey brown. And his face is pointy,
Yeah.
And the other gray one, is more fluffier, and it looks like kind of like a wolf, kind of like a small wolf, but they're not really small either. I mean, they're like the coyotes here. They're like the size of a German Shepherd, kind of,
Yeah.
And the orangey brown ones, those are smaller for some reason. They kind of look like
El chupacabras.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird. And it's, I don't know if it's true, but there's like stories when supposedly you don't look at a coyote in its eyes, like you don't do like a stare,
Yeah.
see who blinks first,
Staring contest.
Yeah, so you don't do that with it, supposedly. I don't know, with a coyote.
Or else what happened?
Well, supposedly it hypnotizes you. I don't know if it's true, but you know what? Last time I was watching a video where I put in YouTube
Yeah.
that a coyote. So I think it's an American pit bull. Saw a coyote, went over there, and the coyote, they were just staring at each other. And all of a sudden, the pit bull just put its tail between his legs and took off running, scared. See, I don't know what they see in them,
Yeah.
do they see that?
Did I see a threatener?
Yeah, or did they see that like what do they see, like I don't know, like they get hypnotized, kind of thing. Supposedly, and I was watching another video in YouTube that well, this guy said if you're going to hunt coyotes, you don't want to stare them in the eyes, because they'll bring you this fear into you.
I would probably get scared too.
Yeah, so they bring you this fear that you just lock. You can't pull the trigger. You just kind of like freeze. I don't know. And I was like, I don't know if that's true, but if that is true, that sucks,
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I don't know if that will happen. We've seen coyotes, but we never like stare them in the face or whatever. Or else, I don't know. Dispatch him right away before he hypnotizes you.
Yeah.
Just pull the trigger.
Next thing you know, you're a coyote too.
Yeah. What do you think of the coyotes?
Well, I don't know. Hypnotizing kind of sounds like a little bit far-fetched, but like anything's possible.
Yeah, anything is.
Yeah, so it's like the chupacabras.
Yeah.
El chupacabras.
Well, that thing was not real.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it.
It was not real, It's like, it was crazy though, because I remember when it just came out. Well, when it. How do I say this? Like, I don't know if it came out like a long time ago, like, but like for example, like 96, 97. It was like in the news, it was like in the newspaper, it was like in the radio, that some people were
Getting hypnotized.
yeah, so that they found this late. What scared me the most is that I saw on the news on these apartments, like close to home,
Yeah.
that this lady got attacked by a chupacabras, and she had like the three like where the chupacabras suck the blood out
Yeah.
in the neck, like a vampire kind of thing,
Yeah.
but it only had 3. I mean, instead of 2.
Yeah.
And that's what scared me, because it was so close to home, and it was like, everybody back then thought it was like a real thing, Excuse me. So they thought it was like a real thing going on, and then suddenly it's like, and yeah, suddenly like everybody just forgot about it, They were making songs and they were making like shirts, cartoons, It was a thing, it was like super real, like I said, like it came out in the news, it came out in newspaper and the radio. Oh, this person got attacked. Oh, this person saw this chupacabras. Like really, nobody knew how it looked like. Supposedly, it had a foot of a goat, or a foot of a goat and a horse, something like that, and
the feet of a goat.
Huh?
The feet of a goat.
Yeah, the feet of a goat and a horse and a chicken, I think, and it had like spikes in the back, and it had a big old red eyes,
I can imagine that.
Yeah, and kind of had like a face of a like a lizard kind of thing, and it was supposedly a science went wrong, got away, escaped from the whatever it was, and it was mixed with bat, so that's why I would like to go and suck blood, but
Yeah.
then it just faded away, and
Because people stopped caring about it.
now I see, I read about it, and it was all fake.
Yeah.
So fake,
Imagine, like,
in the news it was fake. The people that died, it was fake.
But like, imagine you believing in something so much, and then reading to know that it's just fake.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So that coyote, the orangey brown one, kind of like reminds me of pictures that they were putting in the
Yeah. In the news.
in the news. Something like that, but with no hair, hairless, like a hairless coyote.
Like kind of like those cats, those hairless cats.
Hairless cats, yeah. Kind of like that, but like a hairless dog, kind of. And chickens and the farms were all dead, and goats. That's what it's called, chupacabras, because it means a goat sucker. That's what it means. Chupacabras means a goat sucker.
In Spanish?
Yes.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. So and the other one, the other coyote kind of looks like a wolf, kind of, but small.
Mm-hmm.
But they will. Yeah, I guess they're
Just skittish.
yeah, skittish.
What is the biggest thing, like, in this, like, right now, that's kind of like the chupacabra? Like, in the world right now, like, not the world, but what is the biggest thing that people are believing, like the chupacabra?
I don't know. I mean, because that chupacabras was like really, literally like supposedly in China, supposedly in Brazil, supposedly in Mexico, and so many places supposedly, in the news. Right now, I don't know. What do you think? What's the biggest fear? The invisible virus?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Right now.
That's what it is, And the chupacabras is kind of like the Llorona,
Mm-hmm.
The Llorona.
It's like, I don't know. It's not real. I don't think.
Yeah, what's that?
The Llorona
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but what is it?
sounds very familiar. It's actually, so it's a lady that lost her kids or something like that. Okay. It's a lady that lost her kids, and then she was, so she lost her kids, and she was looking for the kids. So that's why it's like they call her the Llorona. She was crying for her kids,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
What I heard is that one of the stories I heard is that she lost her kids in a fire. Yeah, she lost her kids on fire. So basically, so she was on a boat with her kids, and they were coming back home from from fishing or something, and the house was on fire, and she left the kids on the boat to go try to put out the fire, and the boat got taken away by the current, and she lost her kids.
Why would you leave your children on a boat?
Well, she didn't want to bring them to the house if it was a fire.
Okay, even leave them on the shore.
Well, she was in a hurry, I guess.
At least tie the boat down.
And then she goes looking around for kids,
Okay,
thinking that it's her kids.
okay, stop. You're kind of creeping me out right now with the look that you're giving me.
What?
Yes, you are.
No.
I've heard of something familiar like that. It was okay. Thinking about this kind of creeps me out, but I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard of this, and I forgot where I heard it from. But I've heard of it. It's like there was this lady who, I think she lost her husband. Like her husband, I'm probably telling this wrong, but her husband killed her or her kids, or he kidnapped the kids or something, and she was looking for her kids and her husband, or it's either her husband and the kids got lost, and she was walking around in a white dress with her hair down, I think a wedding dress, and she was crying and trying to search for her kids. I don't know, but apparently she comes around every Halloween or something. I don't know. I heard it from somewhere.
Yeah. Well, speaking about the Llorona, there was when I was a kid, over there in California, there was a lady. I was like 13, 14, well, yeah, 12 maybe. And from school, I used to go to this McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
And this lady, this lady was dressed kind of like the 1940s, like the dress, I still remember the colors, like a peach color dress.
Like those old-fashioned dresses.
Old-fashioned dress. She had a big old sleeves with gloves, like those sleeves with gloves.
Yeah,
back in the days.
The long gloves.
Like long gloves, yeah. Like white gloves,
Yeah, I
And-
kind of think I know what you're talking about.
And her hair was kind of like a I don't want to say like a ginger. No, it's not like ginger. It's like kind of like a cinnamon, like a brown color, like not dark brown, but like a light brown. And it was like curly, you know, and it was like not curly like in a puff ball. No, it was like
Curly down.
down, yeah, and
Yeah.
curly down, and she had like this.
I know exactly what color.
I don't know the name of it, but it kind of looks like a hair fork, right? It's like a fork, and put it with the butterfly at the end, like a little, like a pin,
A clip.
a clip, yeah, whatever. So she had that, and she had so much makeup on her face,
Yeah, I'm
Like-
pretty sure they used to wear a lot of makeup.
a lot of
Back
makeup.
then.
Like it seems like if you go in and try to scratch it with your fingernail, kind of like seems like you're just gonna scratch the makeup off, like so thick in makeup and big long eyelashes. And she would just go on the table, won't even order any food. She would just go on the table and sit on the table and just sit. It's just kind of like read a book, you know, like an old book. She was just reading a book.
Maybe she liked dressing like that.
And I went there like twice. The second time kind of like freaked me out. The first time I was like, okay,
That's just her hobby.
that's, I don't know, that kind of looks like, kind of reminds me like of the Llorona, you know, like, and I'm like, okay. So the second time I went there, she got, when I went there, I was I was ordering my big and tasty. That was my favorite, the big and tasty. And all of a sudden she walks in, and she's walking like so stiff, you know, and she went to the same table, same seat, and she just sat down and got her book out and started reading her book. So creepy. I was like, oh. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm not coming here no more.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, okay, then if I saw that in real life, I mean, like, I know you saw it in real life, but like, if I saw it myself, I would probably be creeped out. But what if she liked dressing like that?
Yeah.
Maybe that was a book that she really treasured.
And then when she turned around and looked at you, she's reading her book, and I guess she feels like someone's
Staring at her?
yeah. So she's reading her book, and then all of a sudden she kind of leans back and just slowly moves her head like this
What did she
to
look
see
like?
you. And she did that to me like the second time I was there, and that's why I ain't going more.
But what kind of age do you think she looked like?
She looked like, I don't know, because she has so much makeup, but it seemed like she was like, excuse me, it seems like she was like probably in her 60s.
Yeah, maybe she was born around, well, if this was around, if you were 13, maybe she was born around somewhere like around 1950 or something. Maybe she was born around there and that's what they used to wear. Maybe. And then, or maybe she just like saw this really pretty, like the dress that you were talking about, and thought that it was nice and wore it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she put a lot of makeup for some reason. I don't know why makeup, but I can picture her exactly.
Yeah.
I can picture her hair exactly, and what her face probably looked like, her dress, and her gloves.
Yeah. And you know what? The creepy part about this is that I was here in Vegas, and then all of a sudden, I went to the Burger King,
Okay.
and I almost want to swear, man. I saw the same lady with the same dress went and sat down on one of those Oh no, it was here. It was here in Vegas, and I was like,
She
but I was,
tracked you.
you know, I was like, I don't know, I was like probably like 20.
That's not that far. That was like 7 years
Yeah,
after.
but I was in a different state, and I saw the same lady, and I was like, what the heck? This is so weird. And I remember the lady in California, I was like,
You should have said hi.
you know, and then I was like, it didn't freak me out as much like when I was a kid. But you know, then I start wondering, kind of thing, you know, like,
What if you're hallucinating?
exactly, like, am I the only one that's, when I went home, I was like, wait a minute. That lady looked the same. Is it something just with me? You know, that probably I saw a freaking ghost, you don't know. And she was just right there. What can I tell you, you know? Maybe nobody else saw it or saw her.
See, this is how you can prove it. Say hi.
Go poke at her?
Ah, no. Just say hi to her. And then if she responds, then you know she's real. Or like if someone looks at you with a weird face, then you probably know that you're talking to nothing.
Yeah, and she turned around the same way. When but this time I went to Burger King and walked in and she was there. And I was walking, I saw her and I was like, oh, okay. So I ordered my food, and then when I was ordering my food, I was thinking, she looks so familiar. And I'm like, wait a minute. It's the same lady I saw in California. Same dress, same makeup, same hairdo.
Yeah, I think that you were saying something.
And then I didn't put so much attention to it. I just got up. Well, didn't get up, but I just got my food and I was working. So I got my food and took off, you know?
Yeah.
And when I was working, I was thinking, like, you know what? What about if it was like
The Llorona.
you know, if it was like a ghost kind of thing, you know? 'Cause I haven't seen her anymore. I haven't seen something like that anymore. But probably somebody out there saw her and it's not the Llorona, or it's not a ghost. It's just a lady likes to dress like that. And well,
You know, everyone has their hobbies and their fashion likes. But like for me, if you think that it's the same, like the same lady, then like what are the odds of someone that you know from California moving to not the exact spot
I didn't know her, but
yeah, like not new, but you saw before.
yeah.
Like those odds are pretty small. But
Yeah.
then again, like if you saw her, maybe you saw a ghost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why you should have said hi.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? Talking about ghosts, it's like you know, Bonnie Springs.
Oh yeah.
You know the little school, Bonnie Springs. Yeah. So there's like a little, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. So so we saw on my favorite show,
Ghost Hunters?
yeah,
Is it? No.
Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
I saw that they went there and the guy took pictures of the little school, you know? And there's a thing. What is it called? It's like a circle and it's made of metal and the kids get on it and then it just goes spins and spins.
a merry-go-round. No, not a merry-go-round.
Is it? Let me see.
No, it's not called a merry-go-round. It's called a, I know what a seesaw is. You barely see seesaws in the playgrounds now. And you barely see those twirly thingies.
Yeah, it's made of metal and it has handles.
Yeah, I know. You sit on it and then you spin yourself.
You can sit on it or stand on it.
Yeah, you sit on it or you can stand
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, it's a merry-go-round.
Yeah?
It's a merry-go-round. See, that's what I said.
Well, anyways,
It's probably inspired by the horse merry-go-round.
probably.
Because
So-
that is like the same thing, just with animals.
So, anyways, I saw it on TV that the whole place was haunted, right? It was ghosts everywhere, you know? And I saw on TV that they took pictures of the little school and took pictures of the merry-go-round.
Mhm.
And they see little kids. They saw like kids there, you know?
They saw
So-
kids on the Miracle Mount?
Yeah,
You can
on the picture.
Could you really?
Yeah.
Whoa!
So I did the same thing, remember?
Yeah.
We went there and I got my phone, I pulled out my phone and I started taking pictures of the little school.
You went there?
Yeah. And took pictures of the merry-go-round. You were little. You were like 2, 3,
I'm on there. Think so.
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I took pictures of this little school, took pictures of the merry-go-round. I took pictures of this little cave you go in, and I so when I sorry, when I saw the pictures, we went home, saw the pictures. When I went home and saw the pictures,
You saw those kids.
there was little kids in the school on my picture. And there was a little kid, a little boy, that had those old, like 1990, 1980, or 18, I mean, boots. Those boots are almost made like, or
Like-
1930s, you know, like 1930s, maybe. Those boots are made like a leather. Like
Oh.
leather, and it's like a boot, and the way of their shirt looks kind of like.
What
Like,
were the
wh-
girls wearing? Skirts or dresses?
No, I just saw a little boy
You just saw one little boy?
on the merry-go-round, and a boy in
School?
the school. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was so creepy. It was so creepy because I was like, "What the heck?" So I saw a little boy sitting on the table on a desk, and I saw another little boy kind of like doing this, like kind of running, you know, like in a running position, like it was running across the classroom, and in the wall there was like a face. On the wall there was like a shape of a face, and I was like, "Whoa, that's so crazy," you know? That's like, wow.
What happened to those pictures?
Oh, well, I guess I lost my phone and lost pictures.
Yeah.
But that's just so crazy, you know? And those pictures, when I saw those pictures, I remember that lady, that the way she was dressed was kind of like the same as those little kids in that school, you know? And the story is there that the school burned down or something like that.
I think so, something like that. Let me see.
And a lot of kids did, you know, lost their lives there. I think I don't know what year, but it has to be old. Cause that I don't know if it's still there.
Hopefully it's still there because I want to see it.
You want to see it? You want to go there and take some pictures?
No, it closed down. Remember, Bonnie Springs closed down.
What do
Huh.
you mean? It closed down? What do you mean?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I think so.
Do they mean that they like take it down?
Yeah, I think so.
Aw. What do they have now? A
I don't-
McDonald's there?
No, it's they closed down and I guess they let Mother Nature took over, like plants and weeds, and
What if you jump whatever fence they put?
I don't think there's a fence, but they took everything down. I think I'm not sure. I'll keep you guys. I don't know. Could be lying here. Okay.
Imagine if it was still there and there were just plants and weeds all over it. That would be extra scary.
Yeah, we should go there and see, cause that town
Just not at night.
was haunted. The whole thing.
Not at night. You gotta go at like
It was.
not
It
even
was.
when it's sunrise.
It was a
I mean,
little.
that's at sunrise.
It was not a town. It was like a little. Was it a town?
Yeah.
It was like a little town, right?
It was a stopover for wagon trains heading to California.
Let me see. Do you have the images?
No.
Oh.
Right. So yeah, it's just that was so scary though, because when I went home and saw those pictures, I was like, whoa. I saw the little boy like this, like in a running position.
I would be really, really.
And then I see in the wall, and I see a face figure.
Ooh.
And then in the miracle round, I see a boy standing with like not holding on, but kind of hugging the rail thing, and kind of going like this with his arm. You can see the shadow, like a shadow of a boy.
So you only saw boys?
I only saw two boys.
Imagine if.
And the figure in the wall, I don't know what it was, but it was a face for sure.
Wow.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
What is who has the what is your scariest movie?
My scariest movie? Well, I can say what. Okay, I can say that this probably wasn't a ghost encounter, but it felt really scary. So one time I woke up in the middle of the night because I was getting uncomfortable, and whenever I get like really uncomfortable, I wake up and I move myself, and like it usually takes me a few minutes to get in the right position, but I went like this from my pillow or from the bed, and I looked this way, and I saw a figure of a man, a tall man.
In your room?
No.
Oh.
We were sleeping.
Oh, okay.
In the hallway.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what the? And it took me like a few blinks for the figure to go away.
Huh. You sure it wasn't like your brother?
No, because it was a tall man.
Oh, he's a short guy.
No! No, but this man was like hitting the top of the roof.
What?
Something like that.
It was probably a shadow of something.
I know. And then after like probably a few blinks, it disappeared. And I was kind of scared, but I was also tired, so I just got in the right position and hugged my teddy tighter.
Oh, nice.
And then the next time, we had like all this like stuff in the like right here.
Yeah.
And we had this music player thing.
Okay.
And when I woke up again because I was uncomfortable, and I went like this again, and I saw this lady in a white dress, a big poofy dress, with kind of curly hair, but not like really curled, like it was straight and then kind of curled at the bottom. And she had like it was like a wedding dress, and I blinked a couple times, and turns out that it was just the music box thing. And I was like, what the? How did a creepy lady in a wedding dress turn into a music box? I was creeped out, but then again, I wasn't as creeped out as seeing the man figure, so I just went back to sleep.
And that's why, kids, you don't watch scary movies at night before going to bed.
I've never watched a scary movie by myself.
Oh.
It's either you
But what was your scary movie?
Oh, a scary movie? I was thinking of this like a few days ago, and then I forgot. Okay, I know that there's a lot of scary movies that I've seen that scare me a lot, but I just can't think of them right now for some reason.
What is your scary movie, sir?
See, scary movies. I watched a lot of them, so that's gonna be hard. But I would say a movie that scares me has to be movies about like ghosts. but
Yeah,
not
that's-
like like that cheesy stuff we see like the chair go across the room. So like that. No,
Yeah, that
It's
could
like-
be easily misunderstood.
it's like
There's an explanation for almost everything.
it's like those scary movies was like it's more of like kind of just like a vlog kind of thing, and you just see like just like
Like
paranormal
lost tapes.
kind of thing, like
Okay.
yeah, but something like that. But it's more of a like a vlog, yeah, kind of thing. Because the movie is not trying to be scary, but you
somehow
know
it is scary.
it's like it's scary. Like or like with other movies, well, it's scary. Like it's the original. Like you have a killer chasing the people, and then it's like like you already know like it's a
How it
scary
ends.
movie, yeah, kind of thing. But like with vlogs, kind of like lost tapes and stuff like that, like it's not supposed to be scary, but it's scary, kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I cannot name a movie that would scare. Like I cannot name a movie right now, but a movie that would scare me is like a movie that jump scares, a ton of jump scares. Like again, like you said, I don't really think that the chair moving or stuff is scary unless like you hear a slam and it's like unnoticed. Like the movie could be focused on something else, and suddenly you hear like a BAM! Then I get a little scared. And I also don't like movies where like the vlog, like how you were saying, those movies somehow scare me. I don't know how. Especially like if they're like remember the movie that you showed me, the haunted house or something? That like the sorry for spoilers, but like it was this guy who fell in love with the circus lady, and the circus lady ended up being the house.
Oh, Monster House.
Yeah, that house. That's what I meant to say. Monster House. Also, the art style. Like the art style, it already scares me. If it's an art style that's like gloomy or like dark, I guess it would scare me because I don't know, just colors.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my scary movie? My scary movie was it would be like Family Guy. No, I'm just joking.
What?
No, my scary movie is like
That scares me.
my scary movie is the Mickey Mouse Show. I'm just joking. Okay.
Which Mickey Mouse show?
No, I'm
Which
just joking.
one?
No, my scary movie actually was The Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, there's actually a scary movie called The Tooth Fairy.
Really?
If you haven't watched it, go grab it. Watch it. It's scary.
Don't know why you're recommending that, but okay.
It's scary. It'll scare you. It's called The Tooth Fairy.
Just Tooth Fairy, because there's a lot of movies that are not meant to be scary that are called the Tooth Fairy.
No, that's what it's called. Is it?
Yeah.
The Tooth Fairy.
Let me see.
Oh, I know it's called Two Face.
I don't know what you guys
Yeah,
are talking
it's the
about.
Tooth Fairy, and that was so scary. And another thing that scares me was like, I guess when I was a kid, yeah,
Yeah, it's called the Tooth Fairy.
when I was a kid, the other thing, when I was a kid, the Tooth Fairy was the movie that kind of like give me the heebie-jeebies, you know. And another movie that not a movie, but another show that was scary. Okay. It'll be Lost Tapes.
Lost Tape.
Lost Tapes. Like especially the one with the lizard that walks. a lizard that walks, and that was scary. The last tapes, those scary. I know it's all fake. It was all fake. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean, Tooth Fairy's fake too. But another scary movie is that is it? I don't know the name of it, but it's about a bunch of birds. It's like ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah. I saw part of it and then I stopped watching it. It's a bunch of birds that attack. Oh, another movie that I saw. It's called. What is it called? It's a lot of dogs. It's like the Dog Island. Something like that.
That sounds like a scary movie.
And people go there. And that island is nothing but dogs. And there's this people that
You know, there's an island that's nothing but bunnies. That's why you're not allowed to have dogs or cats there.
Oh, well, anyways, these dogs is like a dog island. These people saw the island and they're like, this island is so cool, let's go over there. They got their boat, they went there, and they got killed.
Oh.
By dogs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Happy
painful
ending.
days.
But
I said it sounds like a painful death.
yeah. Yeah.
But here's another thing that would scare me. A horror movie or like a show that's actually based on a real thing. Like, because I'm pretty sure there are some movies that are based on a real like myth or like a real happening, like something that really happened or something that could really that could actually happen.
Okay.
I don't know. I've seen some, but I don't know. I just if something in real life happened and it's creepy, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
And I had wasn't really a scary encounter because I was younger, but I was more confused at it. So this happened. I was like around like 5 or 4 around there.
Okay.
And we went to go visit I think my grandma. Then I had those glow stick bracelets.
Yeah.
And it was time to go to bed and stuff like that. So there was like this little hanger on the wall. You like hang your towel stuff.
Okay.
And I put my glow stick bracelets right there. Then I woke up in the middle of the night for some reason. I was laying in the bed, and there was like a transparent figure, not like transparent but like opaque figure, just like on top of like the glow stick. It was like rubbing it for some reason. It was like this big, like about like 5 inches big.
The glow stick or the thing that you saw?
The thing. It was just like 5 inches tall, just like on top of the glow stick, just like rubbing it.
What?
And that's all I remembered.
Oh my god, what kind of movies do you guys are watching at night?
I don't know. I don't watch movies.
I was 5. I don't know.
Oh.
I was like 8 or 9. I don't know.
Huh.
I was 7, I think, actually.
Huh. That's crazy.
Maybe you saw a rat. Oh wait, no, but a rat wouldn't be rubbing it.
Maybe a cat?
But a cat wouldn't be 5 inches.
Maybe a mouse?
I already said that.
Maybe a bird?
Why would you have a bird? Actually, that reminds me of when we got birds in the cafeteria of my old school.
What do you guys do?
What?
What do you guys do?
Oh.
It was tomorrow's lunch.
Oh, nice.
What? Well, I tried petting the bird, even though it was a pigeon. I was only like 6. And no, I was like 5. And the janitor told me, hey, leave the bird alone. He's just the school mascot. And then I was like, I felt kind of sad. But then again, I was like, wait, but isn't a husky our school mascot? But I didn't say nothing, and I just left.
Yeah. Anyways, how did we end up talking about scary stuff when Halloween just passed?
And we were
This
supposed
is
to
like the after.
I guess we're supposed to be talking about Thanksgiving and stuff like that.
We were
Well,
supposed to be talking about the weather too. We only talked about the weather like once.
It's cold outside.
yeah, that's it.
That's
Whoa.
all.
It's hot outside now. Well,
Yeah.
Well, it's cold now, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's hot in the daytime. So yeah. So what do you guys think about Thanksgiving?
It's okay.
Yep.
I mean, I like it. I like it.
I agree.
Not
Yeah.
like my most favorite holiday. It's probably like my second favorite holiday. No, my third favorite holiday. But wait, like, tell us in the comments your guys' scary encounters or ghost encounters or just like stories that you've heard or like your movies that scare you.
Have you guys seen the weird looking lady at the restaurants?
You know. And then ask yourself if you're hallucinating.
Yeah.
And say hi to the lady or the man or
Yeah.
whatever person you see. Say hi to them to declare that they're real.
Yep.
also, one quick thing. Also, another scary thing I watched was Night Terrors, a series called Doctor Who. Any Doctor Who fans, please scream in the comments. That was a pretty scary episode, and about dolls and stuff like that. But and they had like some kind of like weird song chant. But yeah,
What the?
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it for today, right?
yeah, that's all the time we got for today. Gonna wrap it up. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you
Yeah.
next time. Thank you for being with us.
Hopefully you're not sleeping already.
Yep.
Yeah. But whatever time you're in, have a good
Yep. It's daytime, nighttime,
noon,
whatever.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Have a good.
Yep.